All right, so now I'm going to click the little hamburger and exit to dashboard. It's going to take me back here. I'm going to click the WordPress icon in the top left corner, go to View Pages, and find the About page, click Edit. Click Edit with Elementor. And here you see your header, your footer, and the About section in the middle. So if you edited your header here, once again, just keep in mind that that would change it for every page that this header appears on. And same with the footer. But just like with the homepage, I'm going to click that folder icon, go to My Templates, and I'm going to insert the one called Crux About Page. So click Insert, hit Yes, and there you go. One thing that I'm going to show you that might come in handy, if you go down here, click that gear icon, this is your settings. Right here it says hide title, and it should be hidden by default, but if you change it, it will add that title right there. So I think for most people you would never really want that title there, but I just wanted to show you that in case you add a page of your own that doesn't like come with this template. By default it will show, and it took me a long time to figure out how to fix that. So just wanted to tell you guys that. So I'm going to change that back to yes and hide that title. Okay, so if I click on this photo, here you can replace it right there. If you go to style, you will see your border. So where it says solid, if you don't want a border, you can change it to none. You can also do like a double border, something fun like that. You can change the width right here. So when these are all linked together, if you move one of them, they will all move together. If you unclick that, then if you move one of them, it will only change that one. So you'll see the left side is getting bigger while the other ones are staying the same. Okay, and right here you can change the color either in the global colors or go to the color picker. Global colors are nice because if you have brand colors established already, you can use that to just, quickly find them. Okay, and for the text box, once again, if you just click on the text, it will let you edit it. Go to style to change the color and anything else. Down here is my travel schedule, and I'm actually going to make this section gray as well. So I'm going to hit those 6 dots, go to style, and from the colors, I'm going to choose number 3. All right, so that made it gray, and I'm going to show you how to update these travel locations. So this is similar to how we did the testimonials on the homepage. If you click it, it will show you item number 1, 2, 3 through 9. So if you click number 1, this is January. So in the name, you put whatever you want the header to be, so it would be the month. And then down here where it says review, you're going to put the places that you're going. And you'll notice it says BR right there. So I'm going to show you what happens if I take that out. You will see that Iceland and Scotland ended up being on the same line. And I don't want that. I want them to be, different lines. So BR, it is the HTML code for a line break. So it just means that your next word is going to start on a new line, basically. So when you're adding these, just make sure to add BR in between to do line breaks. And when you go to item number 2, this is February, and you can change your locations in here and do the same thing for all of them. You can also rearrange them. So when I'm filming this, it is January 2021. So maybe you want to put January 2022 at the end, and you want this to start at February. So you would just take item number 1 and move it to the end. So now you got February 1st, and then it goes through the whole year, and January is at the end. Okay, but because it is like an infinite loop, you'll see it looks like they are together, so you'll probably want to add a year to January just to make that clear. Okay, so after that is this follow along on Instagram section. In your editor, you will not see the Instagram feed. It just doesn't show up in the editor, but when you look at it on your actual website, you will see it. So you can just click on it. And if you click that text that has my Instagram username by default, you would go in here and change this to whatever your username is, highlight it, click that pencil icon, and change the link to go to your Instagram, and then click apply. Okay, so that is it. If you want to look at this page on a tablet, for example, go down here, click that desktop icon and change it to tablet, and now you can see what it looks like. And then go to mobile and see what it looks like. Make sure you're happy with it. And that's it. So I'm going to save my work. And I'm going to exit to dashboard. So I'm going to go back to my pages. And the next page that I'm going to do is my blog. So I'm going to click edit on that. Edit with Elementor. And click that folder icon, go to My Templates, and you're going to insert the one that says Crux blog page. All right, click insert, hit yes. So if you go to the demo site and you click on the blog, you can see what it will look like. Because I don't have any posts on this website, mine looks pretty blank. So if you don't have any posts, this is what it will look like. But if you do have posts, they will autofill in here. And if you click right there, you can change the settings. You can make it 4 columns or 2, whatever you want. I have it set to 300 posts per page because I don't personally like having to go to like next page, previous page. I like them all to be on one page, but you can mess around with that if you want to. If you go to style, columns gap, you can change the space between the blog posts. Rows gap is the space like under each post and between the next row. If you go to box, if you go to image, you can change the spacing as well. So when you actually have a thumbnail photo there, that will change the spacing between your photo and your title. And then when you go to content, you can change the typography of your heading and the color, and the meta description is the date right there. So that's where you would do that. If you go back to content too, the title has an HTML tag. It's set to H2 right now. So you can change to H3 if you want. For example, if you want it to be tagged as H3, and if you want to use those different font styles. But I just recommend leaving it at H2 and changing it in style settings right here. Okay, so that is it for your blog. I'm going to save and go back to dashboard. All right, go back to my pages. And the next thing I'm going to do is my portfolio pages. So if you remember, we have the portfolio and it drops down to weddings, elopements, and couples. So I'm going to do weddings first. So I'm going to click edit on that page. Edit with Elementor. And click that folder icon, go to My Templates, and insert Crux Portfolio Template. Click Insert, hit yes. And there you go. So this is going to pop up with my photos. Of course, you can replace them with your own, and you should. But up here where it says weddings, if you're not a wedding photographer and you want to do like senior portraits or whatever, you can type that in there. And then when you click on the gallery, if you click a photo, it will pop up. But if you just click that pencil icon, right here is where your photos are. So if you click in there, it will give you the option to edit your gallery. So you're just going to delete all the photos that came with it and replace them with your own by clicking add to gallery and uploading some photos. And if you want to change the order, you can click and drag them around as well. So I'm going to insert, and that's it for this page. Super easy. I'm going to hit update. And go back to my dashboard. Alright, so the next page that I'm going to do is elopements. I'm going to click edit and edit with Elementor. And then once that loads, you're going to do the same thing that we did for the weddings page. You're going to click the folder icon, go to My Templates, and you're actually going to choose Crux Portfolio Template again, and click Insert, and hit Yes. So all of the portfolio pages are the same layout, they just have different photos and a different title. So for this one, I'm going to change this to elopements. You can change it to whatever you want. If you go to Style, you can edit your settings there. Click the little pencil icon on these photos and change your gallery and add your own photos. If you scroll down, you can change the number of columns. You can change the spacing between the photos and all that good stuff. If you look at it on mobile, you can change the number of columns just on mobile. So you can change it to 1 if you just want 1. Change it to 2, 3, whatever you want, okay? And then you're gonna click update. And go back to your dashboard. And I'm not gonna show you the couples page because it's the same, but for that last couples portfolio page, you're gonna do the same thing, insert that portfolio template, and that's it. So next we're going to do pricing in the next video.